I want to take a few minutes to explain something that I think is genuinely one of the most important things to understand about Zuma. It's one of the hardest things to communicate to customers, and that is how our products are actually made and why it matters so much for results. Let's start with our tincture line. Most herbal tinctures on the market are made with shortcuts, pre-sourced bulk extracts, dried herbs that have been sitting on shelves for months, single solvent extractions that only pull a fraction of the plant's active compounds. And that is not what we do. Our herbalist uses an advanced dual extraction process. What that means is we use both alcohol and water as solvents because different active compounds in a plant require different solvents to extract properly. Alcohol pulls the fat-soluble compounds, the resins, essential oils, and alkaloids. Water pulls the water-soluble ones, polysaccharides, vitamins, and minerals. When you only use one, you're leaving half of the plant's benefits behind. Our dual extraction captures the full spectrum of what the herb has to offer. And we start with fresh, wild harvested herbs at peak potency, not dried, pre-processed herbs that have been sitting in a warehouse. Harvest timing matters enormously. Studies show that different active compounds between herbs harvested at peak versus off-season can be 2 to 3 times. That's not a minor detail. That's the difference between a product that works and one that doesn't. Here's an analogy I love. Imagine filling your entire fridge with fresh, vibrant herbs. Through our slow extraction and concentration process, which can take over a month, we reduce all of that down into a small, super concentrated liquid elixir. Every single drop is packed with the essence of that fridge full of herbs. That is fundamentally different than drinking a loose leaf tea or swallowing an herbal capsule. A great example of this is our Agaricus Blazei, one of the most unique products in our entire line. We source this from Japan, and what makes it exceptional is that it uses both the fruiting body and the mycelium as a fermented extract tincture. Most mushroom products on the market use one or the other. We use both, and the fermentation process takes the bioavailability to another level entirely. That is the kind of sourcing and formulation depth that you don't just find anywhere else. Now let's talk about our liposomal and emulsion formulas, because this is where biochemistry expertise really is shining in our line. You've probably heard the word liposomal thrown around a lot in the supplement industry, but not all liposomal products are the same, not even close. True liposomes are spherical structures with phospholipid bilayers, essentially tiny versions of your own cell membranes that wrap around a nutrient and deliver it directly into the cells. This dramatically increases absorption for certain fat-soluble compounds, especially curcumin. This is the ideal delivery system for curcumin. For other ingredients, particularly our mineral formulas like fulvic acid, zeolite, micronized emulsion system actually makes more sense. We use a solvent-free micronization process that reduces particles to less than 5 microns, creating an ultra-fine stable dispersion in a pure water-based carrier. The result is a rapid, highly bioavailable absorption without fillers or additives. One of the things that makes our liposomal formulas truly unique is what we use as the base. Instead of plain distilled water like most brands, we use biodynamic organic hydrosols, pure aromatic waters from the steam distillation of fresh plants grown on Demeter-certified regenerative farms in Northern California. These hydrosols carry the plant's water-soluble bioactive compounds. It creates a living synergistic carrier base that enhances the entire formula. And because of the natural antimicrobial properties of these hydrosols, combined with our formulation expertise, we are able to avoid using synthetic preservatives in these formulas entirely. Our serving sizes reflect this too. Most of our liposomal tonics, the serving size is around 1 milliliter. That's intentional. We don't like adding a bunch of fillers and thickeners to dilute the products and make you have to take 3.5 grams of glycerin per serving. I'll leave you with one more thing, because people are always surprised by this. Our hair care line is not an afterthought. It was formulated by Richard. The foundation of our formula is wild-crafted soap nut, also known as Retha, an Ayurvedic ingredient used for centuries that naturally cleanses hair using plant-based saponins without stripping your scalp's natural oils. No sulfates, no synthetics. Combined with our biodynamic essential oils and hydrosols, it is genuinely one of the most clean and effective hair care lines on the market. It's a category that surprises a lot of new wholesale partners, especially the fact that it's some of our top selling products. The bottom line for you as a wholesale partner of Zuma Nutrition is this. When a customer asks you why Zuma costs more than what they're used to seeing on the shelf, this is your answer. The sourcing, the extraction process, the delivery systems, the formulation expertise. It is genuinely in a different category, and your customers will feel a difference.